Let's apply some press-on nails. All of the products that I'm going to be using in this video can be found in my Linktree that's listed in my bio. Always want to start by pushing back your cuticles and scraping up around the cuticle area as well. You want them to be nice and clean and trimmed back. If you feel comfortable enough, you can use cuticle nippers as well. I personally hate them because I always make myself bleed, so I will not be doing that. Once you've done your cuticle work, you're going to go ahead with a buffing block or a nail file, and you're going to go in the same direction to buff your nails. And this step is optional, but I do like to trim my natural nails down because it does help the press-on nails last longer. And you're going to go in with rubbing alcohol, wipe them down real good to sanitize and disinfect. Now, you're not going to see me physically do this next step because I have dry nails, but if you are oily, if you have oily skin, oily nails, you need to use a nail dehydrator. It'll be the very last step you do before you apply the glue. Okay, now let's resume. Always have your sizes laid out in front of you ready to go. If you're not sure how to pick your sizes, check out my Make Them Last playlist. I like to use a brush-on glue, and I'm going to apply the glue in the middle area of the nail. I don't put it all the way to the sides, bottom, or top. That way when I push down, it doesn't hopefully seep all out onto my skin. I don't put glue on my natural nail because when I do the double glue method, it's too hard to remove that. Line it up against your cuticle at a 45-degree angle and slowly push down. Once you push it down, you're going to hold it in place. Do not move a muscle for at least 10 seconds to get it to bond. And then I switch my positioning and I hold at the edges to get a good waterproof seal for another 15 seconds. If you do have any glue seep out, just take your wooden cuticle stick and just scrape it out and wipe it on like a cloth or something. When you're applying your pressure, you want to make sure that when you have that first 10 seconds of holding it, that you don't lift any pressure, because when you do that, you're going to suck air back underneath that press on, and that's when you create air bubbles and gaps. I always start at my pinky and work towards my thumbs. And that's it. That's how I apply press on. This is my favorite brand because they don't snag my hair and they always last me over 2 weeks. I have never broken a press on, not once, from this brand. If you're in the market for some good press ons, check these out.